I am Lindsay Christians. I am the food editor and arts writer at the Capital Times. My review of Fairchild in June of 2021 was a story that made me feel like home. I chose this story because Itaru Nagano and Andy Krager had been planning to open this restaurant in very early 2020, and they were open for maybe a week and a half before the whole city basically shut down for COVID. I had done some stories about it already before the COVID shutdowns, but it was more than a year before I was actually able to come here and dine inside. So my first visit here, I came and I sat at the bar and I got a glass of rosé and I had the book that I was reading, novel, and this is such a gorgeous space. It's full of plants that are hanging in. It's got this beautiful wine list, and I felt for the first time in such a long time that I had come home, that I was finally back in my city again, doing something that felt so personal to me, and the way that I like to experience restaurants, which is to say, with a book and a glass of rosé. This was a story that really made me feel like home because it made me remember the way that I used to do the work that I do, which is by being in person, being in a space, tasting the food in the way that it's meant to be, seeing the way it's meant to be presented, and the way that the chef sort of wants us to see it and experience it. For such a long time during the pandemic, I felt like I didn't really know where I lived because I was just in my house all the time. So this was one of the first times that I felt like I was back in Madison, in my city again.